Hi everyone, it's Eden. Welcome back to another travel vlog. This time we are going to Morocco. Now, a bit of background, my father was born in Casablanca and together with his family he immigrated to Israel when he was about 3 years old. Now, for years he wanted to visit Morocco and see the house he grew up in and walk the streets his parents walked in all those years ago. And he also has this tradition that on his birthday he buys gifts for everyone else. And this year was no different. So for his 61st birthday, he bought my family tickets to go together on a family vacation to Morocco. I hope you'll enjoy watching this vlog as much as we did when we made these memories for ourselves. For the first few nights we stayed in this amazing villa that is perfect for a group of people. It has 5 in-suite rooms, a kitchen of course, even a huge jacuzzi, a spa and a pool table.
And I won't waste it. And I promise that I will stand by you forever. I can't get you out of my mind. I will follow you wherever, and I won't waste this. I'll follow you, yeah. I'll follow you, yeah. Could you come a little closer now?
After we relaxed a bit from all of the excitement of meeting each other after a long time, we went to the famous market in the area of Jamal Fna.
So let's get a little reckless. You make me breathless, and I won't waste it.
The people that work in the market are super friendly, they love taking selfies with you, and they are expert salespeople. So remember to firmly say no if they are putting monkeys or snakes on your shoulders, or when they take your hand to do a henna tattoo, because if you're hesitant in your refusal, they will go ahead with their service and you'll be required to pay for it. Many people told me not to eat in the market, so we didn't. And while we were looking for a restaurant, we were persuaded to follow one of the locals to his restaurant. And unfortunately, our no was not firm enough, and we ended up in a restaurant that, let's put it this way, we didn't eat the food. Apart from the food, we really enjoyed the happy atmosphere, and more importantly, we enjoyed our time together. After that, we went back to the villa, talked a lot, and called it a night. The next day we spent it together at home. We were chilling and catching up and enjoying each other's company. Valid, the owner of the villa, asked Siam to prepare couscous for us, which was delicious and totally made our day. Then we went to the supermarket to buy some groceries for dinner. Adam cooked an amazing shakshuka for us, and it was so good that it was over before I had time to take pictures. We started the following morning with a nice breakfast in the area of Jamal Fna. The tower you see belongs to the Kutavia Mosque, and I hope I'm not butchering the name. It's 70 meters tall and was built in the 12th century. And I heard this nice legend about the golden spheres at the top, that the bottom sphere is filled with sand, the middle sphere is filled with flour, and the top one is filled with salt. Now, if you spotted the tear-shaped sphere at the very top, I heard that, according to legend, the Sultan's wife created this sphere by melting her jewelries to show her regret for breaking the Ramadan's fast. went to my uncle's house. My uncle recently moved back to Morocco. We loved walking around the area and took lots of photos. And it was nice to see people enjoying nature and the simple things in life. And it made me think about the materialistic lifestyle we're living in and how we sometimes forget to appreciate and enjoy these things. This restaurant was the best restaurant we went to in Marrakesh. The food was finger-licking good, great service and beautiful restaurant. If you want to go there, just make sure to book a table in advance. After that, we got back home. It was during Hanukkah and we obviously didn't have Hanukkah, so we just improvised. Then we had a little surprise for my dad on his official birthday. The following day we went to Casablanca, my dad's birthplace. First we stopped at the tomb of Rabbi Abraham Mulnis, which is located in this beautiful area. When my grandma was pregnant with my dad, the pregnancy was at risk and she had to make this terrible choice of her life or my dad's because the doctors told her that they can't both survive. So she went to this tomb and prayed for health and promised that if all goes well, she'll name my father after this rabbi. And so that's how my father got his name, Abraham, or in short, Avi. Going there was a very emotional experience, and although I don't know if the rabbi had indeed something to do with this miracle, I thanked him just in case and asked him to keep my father healthy always. After that, we went to have some dinner. It was Christmas Eve, so it was really hard to find something that was open, but we found something nice, and after that we checked in our hotel and went to bed. On our second day in Casablanca, we went to the house my father grew up in, which was on the top floor of this building. The people in this neighborhood were so nice and helpful, and the lady of the house was kind enough to let us all in to see the house from the inside. It really warmed my heart to see my dad so happy and excited to walk into this house, and truly it was the same for all of us. It was so special and emotional experience, And I'm thankful that I was able to vlog this, and now I have this memory cherished with me forever. Then we walked around the neighborhood. We saw another house that my grandparents lived in. My grandpa used to have 2 shops that were located right at the center of the hustle and bustle of the neighborhood, so we went to see that as well. Then we went to the Marina shopping center. It's a big mall if you're interested in shopping. We just went for a coffee break before continuing with our day. We were looking for a place where we can have some alcoholic beverages, which is a bit tricky to find in Morocco. And we found this bar restaurant kind of style, which was exactly what we wanted. Everything was just perfect. And the sound of the waves and the amazing weather we had were a great bonus as well. We were looking for a place to go out that night, and it was great to unexpectedly come across this place and to attend this kind of show. And also they had a really nice surprise for my dad at the end. Then we headed back to the hotel. Our taxi driver had a flat tire issue, but we managed to get back to the hotel and went to sleep. Then we headed back to Marrakesh and stayed in this villa that has a great location. It was a walking distance to supermarkets, restaurants, and really everything that you need. The villa itself is very big, and the owner and the team were very nice and accommodating. Each room had complimentary water and snacks. Also, every room has a small fridge and a kettle. After the long drive from Casablanca, we chilled a little bit in the villa and then went to the supermarket to pick up some stuff for dinner. We cooked together, had really deep, interesting conversations, and then went to bed. The following days we spent walking around the markets and soaking up the culture and the atmosphere as much as we can before we leave.
There was sun and there was rain, beauty in the mundane. And as the light startled our eyes, we let go of disguise. Something in the air and a sparkly shimmer on our skin, restoring everything within. Oh.
We came back home to find that Adam cooked us an amazing dinner with hummus and falafels and lots of different salads, and it was delicious.
Undercover agents of the other, beyond gravel, beyond all. Hand in hand, building castles out of sand, reaching for the grand.
Yeah, man, it's trouble. You best sweet. You go deep down. I know I'm not the better. Now that you got me started, I just can't stop. No, amen. 'Cause I love you, baby. I can't let you go, baby. I gotta tell you that home.
So Adam went back to Florida and it was my time to go back to Dublin. So my dad dropped me off at the airport and I was on my way. After a week of being away, James waited for me at the airport, which was the best surprise. Then I came home. Oliver was a bit hesitant. He wanted to smell everything and make sure that it's me before he let me come near him. Then we went to watch the New Year's Eve countdown because Westlife was performing, which for my teenage self, it was a dream come true. I still want to see their full concert, but it was a really nice way to end 2022 and open 2023.
Thank you so much for all your support. It's unbelievably, we're so proud to be here tonight in Ireland, on the Keys here in Dublin. And to everybody back home, are you ready? 10, 9, 8.
else, no. Would never do without